We're going to talk jigs today. We're going to talk simplicity. You guys, you wouldn't be here if you wasn't an avid angler, so I'm sure you know the Elite Series and what we do for a living and how much we travel and trying to catch bass every day. And what I've learned in the last 17 years is the more simple, the better. Anybody agree with that? You can go to the tackle store, they got 31,000 colors jigs, right? You can sit down in a chair and look for hours. It's irrelevant. Doesn't matter. Only thing that matters with jigs is presentation. That fish ain't studying all that, I promise you. Now we think he has. For years, I've had a roommate that would count tinsel strands. He'd be down there going, this one's got 51 strands of black and 4 strands of blue. If you're thinking like that in tournament fishing, most of the time you're starting out behind the 8-ball because fish are not that smart. Anybody agree with that? They little bitty fellers. They got a little bitty brain. We don't need to give them too much credit. They are not the enemy. I hear people all the time say, well, the fish know. Y'all probably know somebody like this. Every time say, them fish know it's Saturday. You think they got Instagram? They send a big message out, a mass text on Friday. Hey, tournament starts tomorrow. Half of you get on the pads, half of you move off that shell bed. I need the other 2 or 3 fish to suspend right in the middle. And every now and then one of you just jump for no reason to scare them. They stupid fish. They live in the water. They react to their environment. We want to think like that as fishermen. The more credit you give them, the more harder you make the puzzle. Most of the time when you do that, you wasn't taking line up fast enough. When you set the hook with a jig, reel. Like there ain't going to be no tomorrow. Like you in the 4th grade sharpening a pencil by Becky Johnson. You need to work that pencil sharpener. That's what I call it. Y'all ever got down the pencil sharpener ground where you just grinding it in? I don't care. I mean, if he hits it out there, so no, I'll just point the rod. I mean, I've got the highest level fluorocarbon I can get on there. We all buy the best equipment we can get, right? I got 25-pound fluorocarbon. Why am I going to finesse him around and talk to him? You in my house now, Jack. Pencil sharpener, remember that, straight to the boat, in the carpet. The longer he flops, the more he swims, the more time he has to get off. Me and him can talk in the bottom of the boat. It's nothing like holding one in your rain suit and him going, you got him, right? You ever been that guy, cold, throw a 4-pounder in your rain suit and he's all up in your face? Well, he ain't back in the water, is he? I catch them so fast, put them in a live well, they start jumping in the live well because they forgot they were caught. The guy said, what's wrong? I said, he's mad, never had a chance to pull. Set the hook, jerked him up in the boat. My philosophy on that is, all jokes aside, if you set the hook and just kind of hold, once it gets above 55, a lot of times I'll go with a twin tail grub, a single tail grub, baits that look like an ultra vibe, got a lot of swimming action. Because what I'm trying to then do is move water. You can also slow your fall down with that same bait. If you're pitching standing timber and the trees are 20 foot, and you know most of the bites you've been getting is in about 7 or 8 foot in a tree, I'll go to a bigger trailer with a lot of swimming action like the Big Zoom Ultra Vibe and pitch it in there and let the bait kind of float down real slow. I can actually take that trailer and adjust that bait. I only throw 2 sizes jig 99.9% of the time.
It's Mike Iaconelli. This is Bass U TV.
Here's what's awesome about Bass U TV.
You get the top instructors.
You will learn things at Bass U that you will learn nowhere else.
We take the mystery and the myths out of bass fishing.
Real tools that help you catch more fish consistently.
At Bass U TV, shoes are optional.
And I like turtles.
And that's why you want to check out Bass U TV.
Join the Bass U family.
Welcome to Bass U TV.